couple of days ago I swapped the horrible Chinese carburetor for the original well, not original, but for the CV40 that was on it, so that's back on there now. And in the process of that, obviously it was full of fuel, so I drained out some fuel. This is a few days ago, probably Monday. Now the fuel, a little bit of fuel, because I thought I'll keep it, I'll probably use it for cleaning something with. I forgot about it, so that little bit of fuel's been sitting there for a few days and it's not evaporated. Not all of it. What you got left is this crap, and doesn't even really smell of petrol in any meaningful way. So what you're looking at there is ethanol. Now the problem with ethanol fuel is it can attack the inside of steel petrol tanks, so you basically line them to stop that happening. And also, it, as you can see, it doesn't really evaporate, so it can collect and turn into sludge in the many tiny holes in your carburetor. This takes, for it to give any real damage, it takes about 4 weeks. It has to be sat for about 4 weeks for it to really be a problem. So if you're using your bike every few days like I am, this is not a problem. But if it's going to be laid up for any amount of time, then drain the carburetor and squirt it out with contact cleaner. The tank will be fine if you've lined it, but like I say, you do not want this stuff slowly solidifying in the tiny little holes in your carburetor. Now standard fuel, just showing you this for something to look at really, standard fuel in the UK is 10% ethanol, it's known as E10. 5%, if you look at the performance fuels, they're 5%. They also tend to be a higher octane rating. So instead of being, say, 95, they might be 97 or 99. Obviously, in an engine like this, which isn't the most efficient clean burn engine on the face of the planet, it's a good idea to have as high octane as possible. So what I tend to run this on is unleaded. I've always run it on unleaded. 99 octane, 5% ethanol. I have to say, in my experience, it will run on virtually anything that's marketed as petrol or gasoline. The only problem is, if you're going to leave it stored for a bit, you really do need to clean the carburetor out. That's the big problem with ethanol. Also, it eats steel tanks, so you do have to line your tanks. That's not a big problem. It costs about 30 quid of chemicals, and I've done it twice now. Cheery bye.